Former WMC World Champion, Warren Elson.
Well, of course, Warren Elson did it okay against the F-16. He had the height and reach advantage. Silly proportions in that first one. But he's going to be a little bit more even now against Soren Monkongtong. Was about to step over the ropes. And it's good to see him back in centre ring and in fine form, as we saw in the first round.
Over the ropes goes Wazza.
Looking very confident indeed as
And here he comes, Soren Monkongtong with Nugget in the corner hammer.
makes his way through the green laser. And always pumped in front of the big crowd at the RNA. Focused. And certainly done a lot of prep for this one, but he's going to have to be right on the top of his game. Soren Monkongtong against the former world champ Warren Elson.
Monkongtong defeating the self-proclaimed sexiest man on the planet, Naku, Spain, with relative ease in their quarter-final. Warren Elson dismantling Shannon F-16 Forrester to get here. Great ovation for Wazza. Have a listen to the round of applause that this man will get.
51 fights, 38 wins, 12 losses, with WMC Intercontinental Champion, Soren Monkongtong.
Booyah! That's an ovation. Great introduction there from our ring announcer, Mark Eller. Third man in centre ring, the Murph.
Finals, you all know the rules. Good luck.
That's it, Murph, straight into it. I love the Murph hammer. I am the leader of the unofficial Murph fan club.
And the Keith Belizzi fan club as well.
Oh, yes. Big hello to the crazy man Keith Belizzi.
Crazy man Keith
The
Belizzi.
BBKB fan club. Bring back Keith Belizzi.
Keith Belizzi on the undercard of Michael Vukovic and Im over here.
Big hello to Michael Vukovic and Im
Yes,
off
and
the Sports Blitz website.
everyone on the Sports Blitz forum. Well, we've got Voice, the Captain Voice,
The Captain Voice leading the charge.
sailing the Sydney Harbour.
Yes.
Just like Captain Cook.
Michael Vukovic acclaiming other people of doing other sorts of sailing. First round here is Warren Elson already trying to exercise his grapple, his favourite place to be. He's locked in the Muay Thai grapple, hands snaked around the back of the neck, working those sharp knees of his into the midsection, then up to the head. And Soren Monkongtong does have some of the best defences in all of Australian Muay Thai. Just leans back out of the way of the right hand. Snappy jab from the Monkongtong. Turns off to his right. Jab two from
getting
Elson.
caught.
That one got through nicely.
Straight right hand from Elson.
Break.
It's going to be a bit more of an even affair in the grapple, this one, of course, with Monkongtong also being fairly tall for his weight. So we're looking at a bit more of an even measure here for both boys.
Tell you what, I'm really impressed by the punching work of Warren Elson here tonight. Usually so reliant on his knees, but Waz's hand skills have really sharpened up, especially that right hand. And he's
overhand.
setting up everything off his jab. Very impressive here from Elson in the opening round. Inside thigh kick from Wazza. Checks the low kick from Soren. None of those punches getting through from Monkongtong. Again, jab,
big right hand.
crossing right hand, gut-munching knee. That's textbook Warren Elson. And Monkongtong just shrugs him off. Outside thigh kick from Wazza. Leads out with the right hand. Inside thigh kick from the big Waz. Trip hammer jab there from Soren. And Elson continually backing up Monkongtong here in the first round. This is not the start that Soren wants it. Again, leading off with the right hand, Wazza.
Well, it's interesting to see Warren Elson in the blue employing slightly different tactics now. And, of course, boxing a lot more, as you were saying, Michael, especially landing that nice straight right hand and just getting it over the lead guard of Soren Monkongtong. Soren Monkongtong trying to snatch the body again.
Stinging right hand, nice evasion from Elson.
Yeah, break,
And
break,
it's
break,
as
break.
predictable as a
Break.
Shane Warne SMS that when Elson gets in close, he's going to lock you up and work the grapple on the high knees. End of the round, I'll give it to Hammer.
Well, just working it nicely and putting the points on the scorecard well. There's the overhand right. Sort of a blend between a straight right and an overhand. He ducks off and lands it. He landed it 2 or 3 times in that round and scored well. The man in the blue shorts, Warren Elson.
Here we go, second of 3. The voice Michael Chavello, Mark the Hammer Castanini. It's Evolution 5 Super 8 from the R&A Pavilion in Brisbane, and a stinging right hand there from Soren Monkongtong, who's got some ground to cover. Unofficially, we're giving the first 10-9 to Big Wazza Elson.
And let's thank the sponsors again: Musashi, Brisbane 24/7 Network, Cyber Mortgage, AJS Electrical and Data, and of course the mainstays, Gumdale Demolition.
A bit of Gumdale
They'll knock
demolition.
down stuff, I'll tell you. They knock it down all the time. They don't care.
Murph doing a great job keeping the action flowing here in censoring. This is a better start for Soren.
Up on the balls of his feet. He wants to be just moving out of range of those hand attacks, but I tell you what, was it just closing the gap? And those relentless forward attacks from Warren Elson are doing his scorecard no harm at all. He's putting the punches right on the side of the head there of Soren Monkongtong off the right hand. It's working well for him.
Elson leads out with the hook, straight right hand. Slings the outside thigh kick, then the inside thigh, just above the left knee.
I'd like to see Soren perhaps moving a little more to his right and drifting out of the way of that big right hand that Elson's landing. He needs to circle to, nice right hand there from Soren Monkongtong of his own.
To the left orbital bone of Warren Elson. Soren just spins him off dead centre of the ring. You can't let yourself be bullied by Warren Elson, because when Elson's in that mindset and his momentum's going, he is the hardest man to stop.
Of course, the winner, or in the final, they'll be fighting for 30 grand. 30 grand in the hand. It's 30 grand in the hand
Fantastic.
for the winner of this.
You're a poet, you don't even know it.
Yeah, break, 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 break.
Do you rhyme all the time? I've got to
Let's go,
stop now.
boys. Up.
What up?
Inside thigh kick from Elson. Jab 2 from Soren, but Elson slipped it, pops the uppercut, as he did against the F-16 earlier on. Outside thigh kick from the big tree. Double jab, right hand, inside
nice
thigh kick.
combination.
Hammer, that is
Champagne! Champagne from Soren Monkongtong now. He's starting to switch on. The man in the red shorts is doing it nicely. I'd like to see him moving off to his right a bit more, staying to the offside of Warren Elson's big right hand in the first round that worked a treat for him, was it?
Straight right hand from Soren, and again. Ooh, front kick from Soren, and a high step up knee off the left. That's exactly what the Monkongtong wanted. Trying to snake the grapple, a waiting right hand from Elson.
Oh, this one's turned out to be a cracker of a fight, both.
Well, it's the marquee
men.
matchup we were talking about earlier in the night. The whole crowd wanted to see. And we are getting it here in semi-final number 2. The winner will face Bruce the Preacher McPhee in his 100th fight in the final. And Hammer, I'm giving that one a 10 all round.
I tell you what, I'd give the first round, of course, to Warren Elson. I'll give the second round to Soren Monkongtong, and it's a round apiece, and it's going to take it down to the third on my scorecard anyway. Nice knee work there from Warren Elson, but I think Soren was just landing the hands nicely. There you see the good free punch combination, finishing with that tidy left hand from Soren Monkongtong. I like what I'm seeing. It's good work. It's a great matchup.
Okay, we roll into round number 3, folks. Unofficially, I've got it 2019 to Elson after 2, and the Hammer's got it 19 points apiece. Third and final. Who will meet the Preacher in the big one for the 30G?
Turning back kick. I'll tell you what, you could almost put any one of these matchups as a main event on any of the major Queensland shows. These guys are just the real A-class of Queensland and indeed Australian Thai boxing assembled on this Evolution 5 card. And God only knows what they're going to pull together for Evolution 6 at the Chandler Centre on November 19. It's going to be a sensational card with Warren Elson penciled in to fight a Russian, one of the Magomedov brothers, Would that be right,
It
Michael?
would be probably Arslan Magomedov at this weight.
So,
the man who beat JW in Japan not long ago.
and they've got the Carnage also penciled in to fight a Russian, a very tough Russian as well.
The Carnival of Carnage
On the
rolling
undercard of Preacher, and of course at JW, and what a show that's going to be.
Whatever happened to Carnage versus McKinnon?
Whatever happened. Whatever happened.
Unbelievable. Jab 2 there from Soren. This fight's still anyone's for the taking. Jab 2, nicely done. Dips to the body, then to the ribs with the left knee from Elson. Good scoring techniques there from Big Wazza. Inside thigh kick from Wazza. Outside thigh kick. Weaves out of the way of the right hand. Tags Soren sweetly on the jaw with the right of his own. Trying to pull the head down in the Musashi corner. Quick lands to his corner from Soren. Nugget, very vocal. Just takes the lead leg out of contention, Soren, but the right hand falls short for him. And Wazza powering through. Have a
Just
look.
walking
From
forward.
one corner to the other.
Just
And
relentless in his
Soren
attacks.
Monkongtong taking more shots than the Hammer during happy hour at Area 61 on a Saturday night.
Oh, that's harsh.
Straight right hand from Big Wazza. Ooh, good outside thigh kick to the rear leg. Slips the left hand. And this is nice stuff from Warren Elson powering home here, Hammer.
Don't make me rip out some of the places you've been frequenting lately, Chevello. I'm telling you. Okay? we only have an M rating, or else I would, trust me.
All tied up like a pretzel. The Murph breaks them. Elson certainly looks to be
nice
charging
jab.
towards the final. Soren needs to bring it home from here.
But Warren Elson just relentless in his forward attacks. Once he gets the momentum going, well, it's like you downhill, really. There's no stopping you.
Ooh, straight right hand from Wazza. Slips the way of the right hand of Soren. Look at the jab, body shot, uppercut, puts the head back.
This is all Elson now in the third and final.
Hammer, there's only one word for that. Once again, it's champagne. Warren
Main
Elson.
event, standard Thai boxing. All you need is throw in a few elbows, and you've got a crackerjack fight. But on my scorecard, I'll give that last round certainly to Warren Elson. He just wanted it more in the last. Pushed up, the forward attacks were very strong, very solid, and he didn't let Monkongtong settle as he did in the second. Rather, he just kept the pressure on the whole way, right to the bell, and landed repeated attacks. And Soren probably just pipped at the post, but they're nevertheless putting in a very, very brave battle.
Unofficially, 30-28 to Elson, I've given it. The Hammer, 29-28 to Elson. Split it is.
Going to the blue corner.
And there you have it. Warren Elson victorious over Soren Monkongtong. And our final is set, the Preacher and the Big Wazza. And folks, when we return, Aaron Lee and Rumchai, a grudge match.